We're back for the finale of Moon Knight. I cannot believe it came so soon. Last week I was not able to watch it, but this week I'm back. I'm feeling a lot better and I'm ready to keep watching and go into all the shows that I'm excited about, all the movies I'm excited about, the things that make me passionate, the things that make me happy, the things that brighten my face, my mood, my heart, my soul. This is one of those shows. This has been an incredible journey. The acting, the story, the visuals, everything about this show has been above and beyond. And I don't really know if everybody's understanding how spoiled we really truly are to be getting this content. The time and effort that these people have done, the months it took to create this, the years it took to come up with these ideas, even starting from the comics and then to where we are today. Everything it's so appreciated. I want to say I appreciate this so much. And having a character who is a superhero, who has struggles with identity, who has struggles with his mind, his self, who comes from abuse. Because the reality is this, guys, everyone has a battle. Everyone has a struggle. We do not know what someone is going through. Nobody does. No one does. But we do know everyone has something going on. And if you think that someone doesn't, because they look a certain way, they act a certain way, or whatever it is, you're mistaken. And it's a dangerous mistake. Because if you can make that mistake, that means someone can make that mistake about you. And you never know when the scales will tip. Like we might be high and mighty at one point and then we'll fall. It's just life. So I love this show. I love what they're saying. I love the message. It's beautiful. Last episode was just, it was quite overwhelming. I kept saying, this is a lot, this is a lot, this is a lot. Because it was a real kind of relatable in some sense. Like, not to the extremes of what Stephen went through or Mark went through, but I know how that is. I know it. A lot of kids do. I mean, most of us do. That's the craziest part. And the people who commented on my last video, just sharing these really deep, private messages of pain, suffering. Like, I appreciate you guys for stepping out and just, saying, look, no, this happened to me. This was hard. We're doing better, or we're living. We're getting through the day. We're taking it a day at a time. I just appreciate everybody's comments because we're all dealing with something. And it's the way the world works is it doesn't stop. The life it doesn't stop for anyone. It keeps going. But the truth is we do need to at least come to a place where everyone kind of works a little bit together, a little bit more together, where we just kind of are like, hey, everyone, let's take a breath. Too much stuff is happening, I think, anyways, in general. It's just one thing after the other, and we're being trained or conditioned to just go to the next topic, go to the next topic, go to the next topic. And it's like, no, we need to take a break sometimes, really soak what we just watched in, really soak the message we just heard from the guy down the street or on the news or from your family, or the message you hear from yourself, just your own like thoughts. We really need to start taking moments. And I think that in this day and age, it's all about go, 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 go. All about me, 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 me. And it's kind of like, it's not impossible, but it's like the majority, it seems, and maybe it's not the majority, it's just the vocal minority wants to go down that path. People enjoy this fast-paced living. But I think a lot more people probably don't live that way, and because they don't live on social media. But also we mostly just want to just, have a nice time, relax. Again, soak in the message, soak in the moment. And when hard things happen, take a break. And the more people that maybe it's just creating a community like that. That's really what I want for this channel, is having a place to just talk. Yeah, this is happening over here. Yes, things are happening over here. Yes, things are happening behind me. But when you come here, it should be just a moment to just take a breath. Just take a breath. Take a breath with me. I'm going to put my smile on because that's what you have to do. But I'm also, you know, you guys know, not everyone, but my life has been really difficult, but it hasn't been more difficult than a lot of other people's. And a lot of people have had this similar difficulties to me. I am not special. I just have a platform. And I want to use the platform to talk, to speak the truth, to make like us kind of come back to like get grounded again. Like let the people do their thing. Let the fast pace go. But like, let's take moments because this is about us. It's about you. It's about me. And it's about the whole world, really, truly. And it really is because we need to all work together. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, baby. Okay, I'm going to jump into this episode. And yeah, if you would like to watch the full timer reaction, that will be available on Patreon. And those links are down in the description box below. Hey. Yeah, they keep adding the best music, the soundtrack. He's gonna come back. Come on. Oh no, oh. And they're just gonna look, they're gonna loot him because they don't care about his life at all. You guys, do you see the hypocrisy? I mean, how do you just kill someone and be like, oh, this is for God?
I'm sorry it had to be this way.
No, you're not.
Whoever else might be in there.
Okay, Layla, be strong. You came this far. Yep. You grab his rifle. That's right, girl. That is fucking right. It's the curly hair. It's the string. That's where it's the curly hair. Oh. They've had such a tumultuous relationship. Like they have so much love for one another, but there's been a lot of heartache within the relationship. But that's like that's her other half. Oh, really? Okay, because then she'll be able to find or follow them. Okay. How are they gonna get through this?
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Are you guys stupid?
It's all right. Show me your papers.
I don't need to show you my papers.
Shoot him.
To show us your soul.
Shoot him. And it's too late. Okay. See, but yet, you know, he's working for God. This is exactly what God wants. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He cares. He cares so much. Oh.
This is the face of a good man.
This is so annoying. Ooh, she's gonna get close.
Don't do it. Layla, wait. I am the goddess to wear it.
Whoa.
He is going to need Khonshu. Break his Shabti. It's in the chamber of the gods.
God, I can't deal with him. He's so annoying. I hate that he has such OP powers.
This doesn't need to happen.
No, they're fighting. They literally brought her to the spawn. I would wake everybody up. I don't know how. Maybe a kiss. Like, you know, you kiss a frog, he turns into Prince Charming. Religion and beliefs can be so dangerous because people will follow people to the end. But you gotta know what's right or wrong. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What a cool looking god.
Your scales lack balance.
I understand.
They lack balance because of what lies ahead of you. What lies ahead of you is your service to me.
So she's a hypocrite too. If she can use you, she needs you, then your death is delayed.
You are the avatar that I need. Serve me, and you will find peace. Do not let the pain of the past control you.
I mean, that's good advice.
Fucking A.
We'll work together without me enslaving myself.
That's right.
You must rebind Ammit.
Love her. Oh! He's just like, hold on a second.
The scales are balanced. Your heart is full.
It's gonna be hard to leave.
Your journey is over.
Depending on the peace he feels here, because he has lived his life without peace. So if...
Quiet.
Yep, no voices.
You've always wanted,
Right.
never had.
Right, so this is gonna be a tough decision.
Manifesting it. No danger.
We need to go back for him.
You don't need him anymore, Mark.
So I get to go on to eternal peace and he just
Right.
stays lost in the sand forever?
You keep going. There he is.
You're always there. Alive. Full of hope. You are the only real superpower I ever had.
Ooh. In the first episode, Mark saves him. He says, "Look at me. I'm gonna save us." And now he's done it again. But he realized Steven saved him so long ago. Oh. This show is so good.
You came back. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh. Whoa.
I'm slowing us down. Just go. Come on.
No, you gotta both go.
Cyrus, you old dusty! Now run!
Okay,
Mark?
so he's back. Moon Knight. God, this story is so awesome. My fists are literally clenched right now. I'm just like, it's so good.
Mark Spector, I need your help.
Just curious about something. How's this whole new arrangement?
I love it. They could go back and forth.
I was not speaking to you. You would negotiate now? With so much at stake?
Well, we
Absolutely.
did learn from the best, you silly old bird.
I mean, so if he really wanted to, he could balance the scales on everyone, right? It's like everyone is gonna either live or die. And they're becoming followers of him.
Judge everyone!
That's just sick. This reminds me of Fate Grand Order. Oh, so she eats the souls and becomes more powerful. What a horrible god. You're not that strong then, if you need the souls of humans to become powerful. Oh, right. Okay. I mean, this is a look. She is so cool looking. I know she felt so excited filming this. She's like, I get to be this goddess. If only I could do that. Damn, that would be so much fun. Kick Ethan Hawke's ass. Man, this is like the Power Rangers. Like when the big beasts would fight each other. Oh. And one more. That's right.
Why do this dance for the rest of time?
You know the answer. I only punish those who have chosen evil.
So do I. Only I don't give them the satisfaction.
See, that's so fucked up. And a lot of people have this mindset today. A lot of people have this mindset and you're blind to it. You just don't realize it. Everyone's a judge. Everyone's a judge nowadays. Oh! Look at her. Oh my god. Yeah, stupid. Stupid Ethan.
You stupid bitch.
Why fight, knowing you will fail?
Because it is my choice. The very thing you take away.
The bit. Right. This is so cool. Yeah, I mean, I want to be a bird. A powerful bird. That's what I want. I want to fly. Damn! So he's been training this whole time? Like... Oh. Dang, she's just so cool. Ooh. Oh my god. That's why it's find yourself a good partner, find yourself a woman, good man. You guys are unstoppable. Oh no! Oh my god. And you see that girl is going to remember her and be like, damn, that hit me. Shit. It's kind of like for with Shang-Chi too. It's like it's important to see yourself as a superhero.
Had Ammit been allowed to rule, young Randall's life would have been saved.
Woo! Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, I mean, that would be so wild to see this in real life. Oh my god. Okay, so I read your guys' comments. There is a third person, because that...
No chance, mate.
Yeah, there has to be a third person. Or a third altar.
Get Harrow. I know how to stop Ammit.
Yeah, because when... I don't know what episode it was, but when he blacked out and he kept fighting those Egyptian guys, he was like... He didn't remember who did it. Mark and Steven didn't know.
We could have made this our paradise.
Finish it. Leave neither of them alive.
The killing is what...
You have a choice.
Yeah. He's killed too many people. Yeah.
You want them dead?
You do it.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, why doesn't he get his own hands dirty? Oh god.
So what, this is what reality looks like? The imagination is very real. But do you believe that Khonshu and Ammit are real?
No. What if we disagreed that?
Okay, so this is the third altar.
Then our work here continues.
For how long?
How long is a piece of string?
What the?
Why am I bleeding?
Well, you've been standing in glass.
Well, it is tempting to accept your diagnosis, Doc.
Yeah, this is like some New York guy.
We'd rather go save the world.
Layla's got us.
I don't know. That whole thing is strange. It's over. Let's see if there's anything else.
Tranquila, señorita, tranquila.
Mark Spector truly believed that after he and I parted ways, I wanted his wife to meet my friend, Jake Lockley.
Hoy te toca perder.
Oh. Oh, man. Damn, okay. Well, maybe I was wrong about it didn't seem like Mark had a really, really New York accent, but it's maybe he did, I don't know. But obviously the third dude, Jake Lockley, I assume is the guy, but he speaks Spanish. Oscar Isaac is a Spanish speaker, so I'm just on the side note, I'm happy to hear him speak Spanish. That was nice, but that's actually really messed up. Like, Khonshu's like, yeah, you got your wish, because I know more about you than you know about yourself. Like, you're still working for me. You don't know it, but yeah, okay, you're free. You're free. Yeah, so Mark and Steven there's much more trauma there, obviously. Much more. So at the end of the day, Khonshu got what he wanted. He needed to kill Harrow, and he did. He actually had freaking Mark, or I guess Jake, do it. So damn, I mean, that's crazy. It reminds me, and I just watched 1917, and I really was like, why do young men have to die? Why do old men make young men do their bidding? It's the same thing. This old man, this old god, will not fight. He just allows other people to fight for him, to kill for him. He doesn't want to dirty his hands. It's actually really deep, because at first you're kind of like, Khonshu is good, and then you're like, no, he's not, and then you're like, okay, well, it's complicated, but yeah, I mean, everyone has, and that's the thing, everybody has ideas, everybody has their idea of what like the world should look like, and they believe the way that they look at the world is the right way, and they don't see it being harmful. Like, Ammit truly believes her way is the right way, and her followers believe her way is the right way. Khonshu truly believes his way is the right way, and then you're gonna have the minority, or the silent minority. Maybe, I hope it's the silent majority, who is like Layla. And because Layla's like, I don't want to be enslaved. Look, she went through her own trauma, but she's so strong and has a strong belief within herself. And she was just like, look, I can do this for a second, but not with you, not with Khonshu. With the other god, I can be the avatar temporarily. But I'm not going to be enslaved for power. I'm not going to sell my soul for power. And she helped Mark see that in the end too. She was like, you don't have to do that. You are already free. It's just you don't realize it. And it's like, you need to wake up to that truth, and you don't need to do anyone's bidding. You don't need to, and I get that so much, because like I've been on my own journey of like what my beliefs are when it comes to religion and all of this, and being a child who grew up in the church, and it was forced on me. Obviously I have no choice. It's not like I was sat down, said, hey, do you want to believe in this? No, okay. It didn't happen like that. And a lot of the things I learned early on were quite terrifying, and things kids shouldn't know about. But when I've had my time now to really open up my eyes and really understand, like, I don't want to believe in this way or that way. I just want to believe in my way, in the way I believe. And I think there was beautiful things I learned from the Bible, beautiful things that Jesus talked about, beautiful things all around. And then there's things I don't like, and that's fair. And I think we're just so, it's like, nope, you better stand for something. And I do stand for something, which is truth, which is doing the best that you can. And that was literally Jesus's message. Like, it was everybody else who was trying to speak for him. And to this day, people still try to speak for him. And all he did was, I'm not judging you. I'm not going to say this person deserves this or that. I'm just going to be around you, because he was strong in his own convictions, and he was able to spend time with a bunch of people who were sinners. But that's the point of humanity. We all are. So there's the vocal, I hope, or the not vocal majority, that is the outliers that don't need to conform to one belief system or the other belief system, but they're in the middle, and they say, like Layla and Mark, I'm free. I agree with some of the things you say, and I agree with some of the things you say, but I also disagree with some of the things you say, and I disagree with some of the things you say. And that's that. That is really what life is. And so I'm striving to be more like that, where it's like, I've noticed myself, because I've been trained, I've been conditioned to really choose sides, but there really isn't a side. There really isn't. There shouldn't be. There just shouldn't be. It's just, there's reasons for why people act the way that they act. And shows like this really showcase that. Trauma, pain, suffering. It is hurt. They make us do things that we don't want to do, that we don't understand why we do. And that's why there's things called trauma response, PTSD, CPTSD. There's all these, now we have names, which is great. It's good to name things, to sometimes it's good to have a label. I think it is helpful. And then other times I don't think labeling is good either. But I think that, I was calling it out, like, we live in a time where it's very, very biblical, which is he who hath not sinned, cast the first stone. It's every time you're on Twitter, every time you're on Instagram, on YouTube, people just talking about things they have absolutely no idea about. They're just judging people on their own, the little bits of information they get, which is not even a lot, because people are only showing the good parts of themselves online. No one's actually, there are people who are trying to mess with that and try to be honest, but the people who are honest get shit on. The people who want to talk freely get shit on. It's just crazy. And then everyone's like, did you see what they did? I can't believe that. It's like, yeah, but what did you do? You've done things too. No one is innocent unless you're born and a baby. There is not one person on this planet Earth who has not committed a crime or a sin or whatever it is. However you want to look at it, everybody does it. Whether you're hateful, you're a hater, you're angry at someone, you're jealous, you're feeling like you guys know what I'm saying. It's just like, it gets to a point where it's just weird, because it was the same thing biblically. And I guess that's just always how it is in this world. It's always going to be that way. People will judge you, and they have no information. They don't even know. They don't even know what's going on. And it's crazy, because when you judge someone, and I've been judgmental, I still am, but I have to stop myself. That's an active thing. Like, I can be like, I can't believe this person is wearing this. I'm like, what is wrong? Shut up, Iman. Why does it matter to me? Then I have to go deep into why I even said that. And then I have to really break it down for me and think, okay, it's this reason, it may be this, but they're not doing anything. They're living their own life. They have nothing to do with me. They're not messing with any of my beliefs. It would be a different story if someone's coming at me and it's like, you need to dress like me. You need to do this. Now that's a different story. But why do we just judge people? It's such a weird thing. But this Ammit and Khonshu, they're both judgers. That's what they are. God, in a sense, is the ultimate judge. But that's supposed to be a job for the sinless. If there really is a God, and he's gonna be, and he or she or whatever God is, because we don't know. And that's something as well that's like triggering to people. I believed in a Christian-based belief system all the way up until a few years ago. I mean, truly, and very strict. But then I had to step back and say, my beliefs are actually dividing me from people. And I don't believe that's what Jesus wanted. That is not, nowhere in the Bible does he talk about division, ever. He's out there just trying to talk to people, the lonely people, the people in pain, the people who need healing, physical and mental, emotional and spiritual. He feeds the needy. You know, I had to sit back and realize that my beliefs were my beliefs. It was how I was taking my truths from the Bible and the way that it was conditioned onto me as well. And I noticed I had hateful thoughts towards others who were not Christians. And it's something, and I don't know, it's like people are gonna say, well, that's you, that's a youth. No, maybe it is, but I know a lot of people who are Christian or Muslim or whatever, and they do view people in that way. And then there's a lot of people who don't. You know, it's not because you are this group, you are that. I think it's how you're taught, and it's how the mind it just goes to that negative so much easier than the positive. So yeah, it was me, and I had to step out of that belief system and then break it all down, which I've done in the last couple of years. That's why I've been going through a lot. I've been going through hell, and a lot of my beliefs I realized were not my own, and it was a huge wake-up call, and it felt like my whole life was a lie. It really did. And I don't want to say I come from a cult-like thing, but it really is to that extent. It really is. It really was. And at some point I'll talk about it, but at the same time, I'm like, I've already made peace with it, and I don't want to shame people who believe in the belief system I used to believe in, because I don't think everyone is that way. I just think, sadly, the way it was taught to me was just an extreme way. And the way my brain works, it's very, very, very literal. So I just believed it so strongly. So I know, and I can actually see how people could follow something so stupid. Because if anything is saying to hurt anyone, and not that our religion said that, but like there were like little subtle things that were like, you're better, you're different, you're that. It's like, no, we're not. We're just. So yeah, my new thing is, let me question everything. Let me question everything and really break it down. Does it promote division? If there's any division in it, like I can at least understand where the perspective, but it's not for me. I can take some pieces of the truth. But if there's any division in it, like, then it's not good. If anything teaches division or that you are set apart in any way, it isn't, or that I know. People get religion is a tough one to talk about because it's too touchy. It's too touchy. But yeah, I think overall, this show really brought up a lot of thoughts for me and a lot of like reaffirming beliefs within my own self. And it did it in such a beautiful, fantastic way. That girl saying, "Are you an Egyptian superhero?" Really, like that, it was like an arrow to my chest. It is so important. It really is. It's so important for people to see themselves as good or strong, as super, as awesome. You can't just see one version of a superhero. We have to see different superheroes, different colors, ethnicities, backgrounds, all of that. It is important. I truly believe that. Because what superheroes do, they are a reflection of us. Now, when I was growing up, I'll finish this quickly, but when I was growing up, I watched X-Men, the cartoon. And so I really related to X-Men because I didn't see really skin color. I just saw, it's like Mystique was someone I loved, Nightcrawler, Wolverine. And these are people who are just different. They're mutants. So I never, and I like Spider-Man, Batman, I never, they made me feel good. Like it wasn't like, oh, they don't look like me, because I'm a girl, first of all. So I'm like watching Batman and I'm like relating to Batman. So it's not like, oh, he doesn't look like me, I can't be this. But I know that it's so important for a lot of kids to see their faces on TV. It just is. I'm not saying like, because I still was, it still helped me either way, but it is awesome that now we are being more inclusive and all of that. Like I do believe that's a beautiful thing. It's important. It is. And there shouldn't be an argument against it. I think it's just like, thankfully, Storm was someone that I really loved. And so there's always been these beautiful characters back in the day. But yeah, I think it's so important. I love it. I love that Oscar Isaac, I think he's Guatemalan and something else, but he's a Hispanic man and he's a superhero. And Layla is like, Middle Eastern. I don't know if she's Egyptian or what she is, but this is cool. It really is. It is. And I'll say this really quick, just for context, like when I was growing up, I watched Mary-Kate and Ashley all the time. I wanted to be a twin. I was like, I need a twin. I didn't care that they didn't look like me. Like I loved them. I was obsessed with them. But I think it also, it did do something to me where I was like, well, I don't look like them. So that's a look that I have to look like, and I'll never achieve that. But it never like affected me to that like extreme. But when Sister came out, it was like, oh my God, like these girls look like me. I'm on TV. And I was a little girl who sat behind the TV all the time. It was so important for me to watch Sister. But Mary-Kate and Ashley helped me in so many ways. And they're two little white girls, and I'm not. But so I don't want to like sound like, oh, we got to take away all of that. I don't think that it's important for everyone to have their moment. And right now there's still enough room for everyone. That's the point of this world. We're filled now. We can see people in Africa, in China, in Taiwan, in Russia, all over the world. We all have like cell phones. Most of us do. So it's awesome that we can all feel more inclusive. I hope my message is coming across. Anyway, I love this show. This has been an amazing experience. I feel very lucky to have watched it. It was beautiful. And it ends off on a pretty intense note. It's actually quite sad and dark. But it does help with like moving the story forward and getting away from the people who, they're not good for you. And sometimes it takes you a while to see that because you think they're protecting you. Like Khonshu, he seems to be good. He seems to be protecting you and he's helping, but he's really just, depleting you of everything. Of your humanity. That's what he's doing to Mark. So I love that it ends happy, but also on a dark note. Anyways, I do plan to watch Hawkeye because I haven't watched that series, and I love Jeremy Renner. So, and I love Hawkeye. But yeah, I will be back with some more Marvel reactions. I've watched all the movies except Captain Marvel and the newest Black Widow movie. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. But I do plan on doing some more Marvel. But that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching.